Airstreamers, Cindy Noble. We love to improve your home and improve your life, and we are bringing you all of the cool, trendy, neat, sustainable, feel-good things from what is called the Dwell and Design event in Los Angeles. And I now have discovered that I'm modern. I
think
know
I am
was.
too. Yeah, and I don't want people to be afraid. No.
You know, I
because
used to think
it's a lifestyle, for crying out loud.
I thought you had to wear a turtleneck and that it had to be a Frank Gehry home to be modern.
Yeah, look like Stephen Jobs.
It isn't
but
necessarily.
Absolutely,
no.
That's not the case.
It's about, well, it's a series of things, but most importantly, it's not the look, it's how you end up feeling
that's
about
right.
your home. And so anyway, welcome back. We have more great discoveries here, including, talk about modern, the Airstream. Has it evolved or what? It's classic. It's eternal, isn't it?
Let me tell you something. I have a friend that I would consider sort of the Stephen Jobs mod guy.
Yeah.
He is obsessed with the Airstream, the old vintage stuff. It feels kind of like it's the iconic signature piece for the folks that really are into that kind of a stylistic thing, right? And now you guys, well, the Airstream folks have created this amazing new design.
The Sterling Cooper Price. Anyway, well, this is Molly Hansen, not related to the Hansen group. But
no.
Sorry, we're razzing you a little bit. But you are with Airstream, and welcome. But tell us,
Thank
the
you.
Airstream has such history in our American roots, right? What
it
is
does.
it about?
It's an 85-year-old company. And one of the things we get asked all the time when people see the new ones, they said, oh, wow, you're still making them. So we spend a lot of time getting the word out and letting people know that, yes, we're still in business. And there is a lot of people that like the vintage market, but there's also people that want the functionality and utilitarian of the new ones. And that's what we have here. That's what we're showing.
I walked into this particular one that you're speaking of, and it just felt like a fine, high-end kitchen. You know, with great sort of fit and finish, and all the design sensibility was just beautiful. Can I please have one?
We can ask that.
I could spend my life there easily. I mean, it's a beautiful thing.
It looks luxurious. I mean, just when you see, this is called the Sterling, the new line, and
it's
Sterling silver, right? Are they always silver on the outside?
Yeah, our Airstream trailers are all done with aluminum.
Yeah.
Yep. And they have been since the
inception.
And then was this originally designed sort of from a modernist standpoint, or it just sort of it became sort of an iconic piece to denote that?
It became iconic, mainly because we have approximately 80% of the trailers ever made are still on the road. So that's why the vintage market is really important, and a lot of people spend a lot of time and energy and love into restoring their vintage trailers.
So that's a lifestyle in itself, isn't it?
It is.
It's like a little culture.
It is a culture.
Subculture.
Yep. And the Airstreamers, as they're known.
Oh, really?
They tend to hang out together. They like each other when they gravitate towards that.
And they breed like rats.
Well, and you probably have a Facebook fan page, right?
We do. And this particular version, we worked with an architect from California. His name is Christopher Deem. And we've been working with him about 10 years. And so this is his latest version. And
you know what? He did a great job not straying far from the original idea of it. So you don't look at it and don't realize, you realize it's an Airstream is my point.
But it's modern. Well, it's more updated on the inside.
That's right.
Talk about what are the tricks inside? What's it come with? How's it souped up?
Well, I think for the most part, his idea was to bring all the exciting things on the outside, the whole gleam and the shininess on the inside. So bring the outside in to the inside of the trailer. And then he spent a lot of time and energy thinking about the colors and the way people think. Because there's a lot of adventurous people that still want to feel stylish and feel like they're in their home even when they're out exploring.
Well, you mean glamping?
Pretty much, yeah. And so this is for someone who has I think he would say, it's functional, utilitarian, but it's very curated eye. So it's somebody who really has the interest in making sure that no matter what space they're living in or spending time in, that it really reflects their design sensibility.
So you have all the latest appliances in there. You have, a seating table? What do you have in there?
Yes, there's a queen-size bed. We have a bath, just like you'd find in any other trailer. We also have a galley, which is a full kitchen with a microwave, stove. We've got 2 flat-screen TVs.
2? Where do you put 2?
Well, there's one in the bedroom, and then if you're eating, and then the front area makes into a bed, so you can sleep 4 comfortably.
Wow.
And so I could just hook this up to my truck and take off, and there I am.
There you are.
Ah.
Is
God,
your hope
I
then that
covet this
we would
thing.
use this for vacationing, or this is going to be something that replaces our home? I mean, we're
Well,
going to
you know,
live.
there are full timers that do this. They're on the road.
I mean, the Airstreamers.
They're Airstreamers, and that they live in their trailer.
And this is how the romantic thing ensues. It's like,
Yeah.
how you doing, Barbara? I'm a full-timer. Really? I'm an Airstream.
Really?
How about you and I?
Yeah. Not what's your sign, but are you an Airstreamer?
That's right.
Well, we have there's quite a few people that have said they wanted to downsize their life, make their life a little more simple,
Yeah.
and they go to the trailer. I mean, the other thing is that what we find is most people, when they purchase a trailer, they decide that they could use it for a lot more things.
Sure.
So
Well, it's glorious.
it's a second house. You can put your in-laws there during the
What
holidays.
is the price point? Do we dare ask the price point?
We'd have to go to the trailer to see. I'm sorry.
Okay. What's the website?
Well, they could go to www.airstream.com and
Perfect.
get all
Oh,
the
great.
information.
Great.
Thank you, Molly Hansen.
Thank you, Molly.
Let's